What's up, YouTube? It's been a minute, I know. We ain't really had nothing going on. Just one of those things, just been working, you know, is what it is. So we're painting some pieces for this Civic. This is what we're working on today. Well, here and there, working on that and a couple other things, but we actually got these things in paint. I don't like how they turned out, so we're actually gonna scuff them up and redo them. A couple of them have little places that I'm not really happy with, but I wanted them to dry overnight because it's cold. Let them dry real well before we start doing anything to them. So for the most part, they turned out pretty good. Just gonna have to work on them a little bit. We got a couple places on them. It is what it is. A couple places like this right here. See that? Don't know what caused that. If you do know, I know I got a couple gentlemen and people that watch the channel that do paint. So if you know what causes that, let me know. I'm pretty sure I know what happened, but not 100%. So if you do know, leave it in the comments. Anyway, we're gonna get to work. We're gonna start scuffing on these pieces a little bit, and not sure what else we're gonna get into today. We got something else that we may go work on. Not 100% sure if we're gonna go today or what. It is raining, it is cold. Can't really get the garage warm enough in here to spray this, and then this car can't really sit out in the rain because of the way the hood is on it. Don't really want it sitting out in the rain anyway, but it is what it is. Let's get to work and see what we can get done. All right, YouTube, y'all ever used one of these? So it's like a bluish color, and you put it on top of the radiator. It checks for head gasket leaks. So let's do this right fast. So let me turn this camera around. So you set it on there, push your little valve there, squeeze it, and it pulls air up. See how it turns yellow? Big gasket. You can turn it off that. So this is the second time we've tested this, and you can see it turns yellow. So if it turns yellow like that, they say it's a head gasket. The only issue we have that we've noticed is heat's not working. So, but this thing busted a radiator. We put one in it, and ended up, it cracked it. We thought we just got a bad radiator, but evidently, that right there will cause it too, because if it builds pressure up in it, it could bust the plastic radiator. So I say plastic radiator, it's the aluminum one with the plastic caps, and then we actually turned around and put an aluminum one in it. But unfortunately, we found this. I'm gonna pull the plugs out of it and just check and see what the plugs look like. It does seem like it misses a little, and I was kind of worried about that whenever it run hot this last time, that it might have a blown head gasket, but is what it is. We'll here in a few minutes, I'm gonna let it cool down a minute. I'm gonna take these plugs out. Of course, they're pretty easy to get to on this thing. We might just go ahead and jerk them out, but get the plugs out of it, see what they look like. So stay with us. All right, so y'all seen, oh man, y'all seen the little testing thing that we done. Y'all seen that? Let me show you these plugs. Look here, two are not like the other. See how this one's really clean? Well, I say really clean, but no buildup at all on it. And this one's pretty clean. This one's got some buildup on it, and this one does too. This one actually got a little oil on it. So, but none of these plugs were tight either for some reason. So whoever put these plugs in didn't tighten them down. But between the test we done over there, and I like to pull out the plugs. Look how clean that plug is on this back side. Not a good, this is negative cable anyway, but look how clean that is on the back side. And see how it's got like a little bit of a rust look to it? That's what that is. So I say rust, but it's just really clean. That one's not as clean, so it's probably more this cylinder, but both of these plugs are way cleaner than those two. So see how that, so I think it blew right there on number 3. But it is what it is. Bad news for them. I don't know if they're even going to want to fix this thing, but we'll see. I'm gonna stick the plugs back in it just so the holes are covered, put the wires back on it, just so if we need to move it around, or well, we're gonna move it around. We can move it around, get it out of the way. So we're gonna get this done, and we're gonna go work on Ghost a little bit, so yeah. Well, y'all, we just out here running errands. Look, come out here, got some slaw, got some paint, some filters. Let's go back home. We just riding around in the race car, as everybody says. Riding around in a street car, doing daily things. Anyway, let's get back to work. All right, y'all, look, we got the bumper on it. We are back from the paint shop. The car's muddy because I went down to Dad's. This road's filthy. So we went to the paint shop, we got some stuff. Look how filthy it is. As you see, we got the bumper on the car, which means there's no intercooler, but that's for a different video. So y'all gonna have to, yeah, you're gonna have to watch the next one for that. So I'll make a video on that. We did get the stuff done that I wanted to do. Still not 100% finished, but it's back together. We're driving it, obviously. So I'm gonna have to do a video on that as far as how much it helped, or if it didn't help, or if I like it, or if I don't like it. But yeah. So anyway, you got come out of the gas door. I got it in my hand. All right, let's get in here. We got the paint. Let's get this thing painted. One thing I will say, hold on a minute, let me get this set down. One thing I will say, like on this car here, it's a Honda. We was gonna paint it, and I go by paint code, right? So I got the paint code off of it, actually off of this car, because I just want to make sure. No, I didn't just use a Honda paint code. But I went up there, I used the paint code, got the paint, and I got it here, and it's too white. Like it's a couple shades off. So we got, as you can see, we painted this stuff, but it's too white. So I took the gas lid off, and I went back to the paint store today and had him match it up. And he said, well, I'm glad you brought it. He said that for some reason Honda has a bad habit. Heater's on, that's dumb. It's actually fairly nice out here. Honda's got a bad habit of, like, this white ain't the same as this white. And I can show you the cans. Let me grab this can and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So this is paint NH57A, whatever white that is. And then this is an H578. It doesn't have the A. This was when I told him the paint code. It's got 3 different colors in it. He told me what they are. I can't 100% remember. This one's got 5, and they are. It's got a couple of the same. Obviously, the 6134 is the most. It's the white color. Let's see. 6130. I mean, you can see that what it has and what it don't have. Both of them have the 6103. So anyway, he said that he said on Hondas, I forgot what number it was in the VIN code, but after that number, it tells more in depth about it and chooses it. So the best thing to do on anything with Honda, he said a lot of times Chevy, Ford, Dodge, stuff like that are pretty close to the years, but for some reason Honda's bad about, even though it's the same paint code, they actually change the color. So we're gonna mix this up, tack cloth this stuff down, and respray it real fast. So let's get to it. There. So we're just letting it dry. It's not completely dry yet, but we got his skirts done and his front and back piece. So, and yes, these match the gas door. So turned out perfect for the color as far as matching the gas door. Just hope the gas door matches the bumpers and everything else that is going on. So here's what it is. We got these painted, we got them sprayed. We're gonna let them dry overnight. I'm gonna have to move this one because I gotta get his carport in here. I might just move it off to the side or something, but here's what it is. I'm gonna turn the heat on and let it dry, and we'll get them put on. We'll show you what they're going to put on. Okay, so as you can see, we've got the Honda here. We haven't put the pieces on. They're still here. I'm gonna put them on. Probably gonna start working on it today. I gotta get some I gotta get some supplies. I need a few things to make them help stay on. So I'm gonna work on getting everything set up today and see how it goes. I think I've got everything to put the side skirts on, so I might work on getting those things on. Not 100% sure. I got a couple things outside I'm messing with, but I'm gonna end this video here. You're gonna have to check back and see where this ends up, how it looks. But I just want to start doing a few more videos, maybe like every other day or every 2 a week or something. Even if it's stuff we're working on, or my stuff, or stuff, just whatever. Excuse me. I want to get back into making some more videos. I know I said that a couple times, but I'm really going to push. I kind of got slack on them. I know we're not racing as much. Like I said earlier in the video, the Supra is back together and is, well, it is what it is. You have to watch that video to find out whenever I make it. Got some rain coming up, so I don't know if we'll be able to make that video for the Supra this week. Plus, today's Friday, Valentine's Day, so I'll be spending time with the wife all weekend. So unless she gets tired of me and says, "Get your ass out in the garage." But anyway, let's end this one here. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all come back to see how this finishes. I think it's gonna turn out good. I wish he had his wheels so we could, once we got it together, we could lower it down. Also, we got, this is stuff to go on the side that goes at the bottom of the skirt, and then he's got a splitter for the front as well. I think it's still outside. We're gonna get all that put on. Hopefully we'll have it all on by the end of the next video. So, it is what it is. Let's get to work. Y'all have a good day. Come back and watch the next one.